Alright, we're here. We are talking about season 14 of Supernatural. And after the end of season 13, Michael, the evil Michael, is inside Dean. And, Dean wants, they want to find Dean, but it's been months, or weeks, I believe it says, but, yeah. And Cass becomes sort of a surrogate father to Jack. And some things happen to Jack this season. Jack, after losing his grace, I think it was at the end of the previous season, his grace was taken from him, right? By Lucifer or someone, right? I hate how these things don't tell you anything. I read it on Wikipedia. At some point, Jack's grace is taken from him, okay? And his human side and his angel side are fighting for control, and it's killing him. Okay? And, so they go to Lily Sunder, who was introduced in a previous season. I skimmed over it because I forgot what season it was in. But she used dark magics to live, they become immortal, basically, but by feeding off her soul. And so, she does this with Jack, and she becomes human, and she ends up dying, and, reconciliation with her dead child. But, and so, but every time Jack uses his powers, he takes a little bit of his soul. It gets faster and faster, so that's not good. So trying to figure out what happened to Jack's grace. I mentioned it in the last episode. I know I did. I don't know, my memory's all fucked up, obviously. So, 300th fucking episode, alright? It's called The Bandit, for some reason. And they decide to do this spell that's supposed to give Dean what he wants, and what he wants is to get rid of Michael. But instead, it gives him his father back. We get Jeffrey Dean Morgan coming back in a cameo role, or a guest role, I guess you could say. And he, But I do have problems with this. One, he's taken from the middle of the timeline. Like, when Sam is still supposed to be in college. Like, before the beginning of season 1. Yet, they did nothing to DH Jeffrey Dean Morgan. He's got gray-ass hair. And they did nothing to DH him. He's supposed to be from 2004-ish, 2005-ish. Yet he has nothing. It's gray. It makes no sense. And they say that his memory will be erased when he's sent back. This is another problem. They could have had both of their parents back. But no, because it's only a 1-episode thing, they gotta complicate things. Throw a monkey wrench in the situation. Because he was pulled from the timeline, time is starting to unravel. And things are starting to change. So they have to send him back and his memory is erased, supposedly. And yeah, they destroy this thing. They have to destroy the thing to summon him, so having that thing was useless except for to bring him back. Yeah. And yeah, Jack is losing his soul. So they take him to Donatello, who I haven't mentioned to them because I don't fucking know when he came into the picture. Okay? These seasons splued together, okay? You're not going to get a coherent review from me with these last few seasons. I have not watched them as much as the first 10 seasons, apparently, okay? They smushed together for me. Like I mentioned, this was at a time that, I wasn't watching them when they were coming out. I was watching them on the CW app afterwards because I had my son in visitation. Alright? And I didn't have fucking time to watch the whole fucking season again because I wanted to get these out before the finale tomorrow. Eventually, down the fucking line, I will do a complete, coherent re-review of each, probably season 11 onward. I don't know. What was it? 12, 13? Whatever. I don't know. Maybe even re-review all of them. But that's down the line. I'm just trying to do this. This is just for fun. This is just trying to do, leading up to the finale. I want to do something. Okay? So don't harp on me in the comments saying, oh, you're stupid. You don't know what you're talking about. You didn't do your research. This is just off my forehead, off top of my head kind of things. Alright? It's not going to be coherent. In fact, laugh at my dumb ass. Alright? Hey, you stupid head. Laugh at me. Have some fun. Okay? Hey, look at the 4 eyes. He's, doing this, doing that. He can't be coherent. But anyway, so, on the other side of things, let's get back to this, okay? Nick, Lucifer's former vessel, is now somehow back in his own body. Despite the fact that there's no fucking way that can happen. But he's somehow back in his own body after Lucifer was taken. Right? Yeah, Lucifer took his grace. That's right. For power up. And so they defeat Michael by Jack taking Michael's grace. And he's gone. He takes his grace and he kills him. But Jack becomes unstable. He has no soul now, and he's got all this power. And, so Dean creates this box thing at Donna's place that he was going to lock himself in. But then they decide to lock Jack in. But of course, plot convenience, it doesn't work. So he's uncontrollable. He kills Lucifer and then accidentally kills Mary. Now, this is what I want to talk about. Why the fuck do you bring back characters if you're just going to kill them off? I understand when you bring back characters, you don't have a, time frame of how long they want to stay on the show. So if she only wanted to be on here for a couple seasons, that's fine. But it doesn't make any sense to bring her back. She's gone and she doesn't come back. they say in the next season, I think that she's happy in heaven. You know, she's happy. So there's that. But let's talk about this, because this I remember very well. The end. Chuck shows up and gives them a gun that can kill Jack. One shot, but the caveat here is that the one little catch is that if it's a repercussion gun, whoever shoots Jack and kills Jack is also going to die from the recoil. And so, but the last second they hesitate, they don't do it, and Sam shoots Chuck. It doesn't work, and Sam just gets a wound on his shoulder. But then Chuck snaps, and he says, you know, you were supposed to do this. You didn't do it. Now I have to take matters in my own hands. And Jack's gone. Pfft, dead. And he goes, and you know, so basically Chuck has been orchestrating everything, and they're like his puppets, and they say, no, we're not going to do what you want us to do anymore. He goes, fine, it's all over. It releases all the souls from hell. And this moment in which the souls are released from hell, you got Sam, Dean, and Cass standing there in the middle. A song by Motorhead. He was never on your side. God was never on your side. As these undead creatures reach up, black smoke coming up. Dead creatures surrounding them. God. It's fantastic ending. And then, that's it. The ending. Now, like I said, these seasons mushed together, but the ending left that, you know, mark on my head. Overall, season 14, much like 13 and 12, not much. I give it a C-. It's not going to get any worse for the C with these seasons, alright? This is a fantastic show. They went for as long as they did, and I think they do a decent job. It's a C-. It's fine. That ending, though, man. So what are your thoughts on season 14 of Supernatural? Let me comments below. Share, like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I've been Scotty. We'll see you in the next one.